So, introduction to our topic. Registered early childhood educators respect the confidentiality of children and families in their care. They obey all laws permitting to privacy and sharing of information. RECEs only disclose information when they are required to or allowed to by law. RECEs have a duty to report child abuse, neglect, and family violence if they have any suspicions that those things are going on.
Confidentiality in the workplace. Early childhood educators are expected to comply with the privacy legislation. Specifically, early educators are expected to obtain consent when collecting, using, or disclosing any information that is relevant to children and their families, unless otherwise permitted or required by law. It is the educator's responsibility to inform the families formally about the limits of confidentiality and information. This includes sharing relevant information with colleagues. Furthermore, consent is expected prior to using electronic recordings, photographs, or other audio in electronic format.
The release of information goes hand in hand with confidentiality in the workplace. As such, it is important to ensure families understand the process of sharing information early into the professional relationship. Early childhood educators only release information when required to or expected by law, and provide families, upon request, to access records maintained by the RECEs in respect to their child, unless there is reasonable cause for refusal. Furthermore, RECEs are expected to share only what is reasonably required and appropriate to individuals.
Our duty to report. Early childhood educators are in a unique position to recognize possible signs of child abuse, neglect, and family violence and have a professional duty to report suspicion. We comply with the Child and Family Services Act about the duty to report suspected child abuse and neglect to the Children's Aid Society. Additionally, if the individual has additional grounds of suspicion, they are required to report even if they have made a prior report to Children's Aid Society. This will help build their assessment and or cumulative risk of harm.
Applying Standard 6 to a real-life scenario. A real-life situation where this would be important is if a child comes in with bruises that don't look right, i.e. bruises around the top of the arm, bruises that don't make sense for a child to have gotten during play. Another life situation where this might happen is if a parent comes in and tells you something that is going on in their life, i.e. arguments between parents. You can't go around telling everyone else in the center because they told you that in confidence.
Hey, how are you?
Holly, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
You're good.
You know, I was gone because I was sick last week. Did I miss anything?
You didn't miss too much, but I've been finding that Timmy, you know Timmy. I've been finding that his behavior's been different
Really?
recently. Yeah.
He's usually so happy-go-lucky. You know what?
What?
Amanda confided in me
Amanda confided in you.
on Monday.
Oh.
Let me
Okay.
know that she went through Daniel's phone
Okay.
and he's been cheating on her with the maid. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Isn't that bad?
That's terrible. And not only that, so Timmy came in, I think Tuesday, and he had a gigantic bruise on his arm. Yeah.
You don't think?
Yeah. And didn't you say something that she saw, or Amanda had like a bruise?
Did. You could tell she covered it up with some concealer, but that is definitely concerning.
That is definitely concerning.
Do you think we should report?
Do you think I should report it?
I think so. I'm really worried.
Where is your supervisor?
She's in the office.
I am upset.
Why are you so upset, Amanda?
I was in the coffee shop the other day, and I heard two of your employees talking smack about my family.
Can I ask what they were saying? That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
They were talking about my family and my little Timmy behind my back, and that is not okay.
That is not
It's
okay.
not.
That does not go by our confidentiality.
It does not.
We do not take
So what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to speak on them about the matter, figure out what happened, and try to get to the bottom of how we can fix this.
This is what not to do in a serious situation. Confidentiality is important and should not be spoken about socially.
And in serious situations where there is a atypical bruise, especially on the arm in our circumstance, you are going to immediately call to Children's Services and make a report.
Thought-provoking questions. Considering the information present in the skit, how would you approach potential real-life situations regarding the duty to report? As a future RECE, how would you maintain professional boundaries by prioritizing confidentiality in the workplace? And considering what we know about the release of information, why would it be important to inform families how their information may be collected, stored, or shared externally or in the workplace? And here's our references for our presentation.